Hello everyone, Rich here, your go-to for Doctor Who from WhatCulture.com, and after the Doctor managed to derail the conversation about time swirling around her when things happened down across Earth last week, we went headfirst into Praxeus. So, were we going to see more to the big series arc? Was there going to be more Doctor Who canon potentially chopped and changed? And has the lore been tampered with Ruth's Doctor and the Timeless Child and all this sort of thing? Actually, no, nothing. We just went into Praxeus for Praxeus. As said, things were happening across Earth. Lots of birds ended up dead. This week I'm edging close to green, but it doesn't mean there won't be any red. Spoilers. We open this week with a nice little voiceover from the Doctor herself, speaking about how human lives are separate, yet connected from the depths of the oceans to the edge of the atmosphere. How apt, as a pod is crashing to Earth. Our astronaut on board is in a spot of bother. Will he survive? We don't know, as we then cut to a bloke tackling a dude through a stack of water bottles. In a supermarket. Yes. Don't shoplift here, mate. You'll be slapped around by gruff dude in a leather jacket. He's an ex-cop, so I guess you shouldn't have done that, should you? Cut again to Peru, where two backpacker vloggers have arrived at a beautiful river. Ah, balls, it's covered in trash. Still, pitch a tent, sleep among it, because Jamila here can't sleep since Gabriella is snoring her ass off. She hears a noise outside and leaves the tent alone, because that's a good idea, isn't it? She's then attacked by ravenous birds. Delicious. Gruff ex-cop here, known otherwise as Jake, is drowning his sorrows in the pub when the telebox pipes up about a missing astronaut, Adam Lang. Jake seems pretty hurt by this news when his phone goes off. He's texted by an unknown number claiming to be Adam, asking him to help over in Hong Kong. Gabriella wakes up to find, or not find, Jamila. She goes out looking for her as Ryan comes over the crest of the hill. Jake arrives in definitely Hong Kong, not Cardiff or something. Absolutely, when Yaz and Graham appear. Suddenly we cut to Madagascar when the Doctor is bounding across a beach to rescue a washed-up soldier with the help of Suki and Aramu. This guy is suffering from some kind of infection, something leaving him with what looks like stone chips over his skin. It's kind of gross, but looks really cool. That was a lot of words. Team TARDIS are finally on screen. Ryan introduces himself to Gabriella, picks up a dead bird, which he's been sent by the Doctor to do, of course, when they discover someone did find Jamila and she's been taken to hospital. Good. Back in Cardiff, Hong Kong, Yaz and Graham have been sent by the Doctor to investigate odd energy readings from a building that Jake is also conveniently wanting to search as he's looking for Adam. But they're not alone. Back on the beach, American Marine bloke has succumbed to turning into gravel and goes pop. Gross. Cool. Gross. Creepy, abandoned hospital time, because we don't see near enough of those on Doctor Who. Ryan and Gabriella head to quarantine to find Jamila, also suffering from gravelitis. Ryan calls in the Doctor via his neck and proceeds to poke Jamila, good idea, who contorts, creaks and pops, just in time for the Doctor to see it all happen. Gabriella just lost her best friend. But off we go to Hong Kong. No need for emotions here, let's just go. Lo and behold, Adam is here, wired into some kind of machine. But before they get a chance to ring in tech support to de-wire Adam from his harness chair thing, boiler suit and gas mask dudes rock up, guns a-blazing. Yaz grabs a chunk of this machine as some kind of, bargaining chip, I guess, and these foes hesitate, so obviously whatever this thing she's holding is important, giving the quartet time to get away. Jake disarms one guy and shoots away like the gruff badass he is, and the Doctor arrives just in time, ready to reunite everyone, but Yaz wants to take another look at the alien tech, as it was definitely important. Gabriella, still not really showing masses of emotion, wants to go with her because she wants revenge. The remaining crew head back to Madagascar and team up with Suki and Aramu at her lab. Now, we've just done a crap load of world hopping. England to Peru, Madagascar to Hong Kong, Cardiff to South Africa to Cardiff. In reality. 3 separate but converging narratives, all in perfect balance. I have to give this whole concept and execution an up because it was simply masterfully done. Juggling this many threads is a very easy way for an episode to bite off way more than it can chew, and if anything's been biting off more than it can chew, it's Chibnall era Doctor Who. The hopping slows down from here on out, but this has been masterfully written, masterfully paced, and it honestly filled me with such glee. Phone call from Madagascar. The birds have turned up. Similar to the flocks seen in Peru, this lot shouldn't be here. And Adam is getting worse. He's also infected, but with the joint genius of the Doctor and Suki, they create a virus to kill off the alien pathogen. Excellent. Back in Hong Kong, Yaz is inspecting the panel she pulled free earlier, establishing it's connected to 2 other locations, one being Madagascar. but a wounded soldier stumbles in. Thankfully, the pair hide, only to watch the dude teleport away. After a little convincing, Gabriella joins Yaz in following the foe through the teleporter on a mission to the unknown. Oh, and did I mention that Jake and Adam here are married/separated? Bit of a personal quarrel going on there, but we knew something was up between them since we were in the pub. I assumed they were brothers or something, but no, they're lovers. As I've said, Jake is all gruff and stuff, but he has this really lovely sun-kissed heart-to-heart with the best character of all time, Graham. We hear about their relationship and basically why it fell apart. You can tell there's still something there on Jake's side though, because if there wasn't, he wouldn't be here, so worried for his well-being. Something Orphan 55 tried so hard but failed to do, Praxeus has done magnificently. We care about these two. We're rooting for Jake to get over his view of their relationship, and we want Adam to get better. We've got another act of the episode to go, but we're going to be on the edge of our seats waiting to see how things pan out. So for these two, up. Whereas Orphan 55 just tried to say, hey guys, you care about this lot. Oh no, Benny, where's Benny? Oh, Benny, he's gone, he's dead. We don't care about them. But these two, we do. So well done for that. But also on the topic of Orphan 55, that is not the last you'll be hearing of it. So you're welcome. After taking blood samples and dissecting the plastic-filled bird Ryan picked up in Peru, the doctor establishes that this pathogen attacks the plastic in the bird, basically taking it over, hence the erratic behaviour of them and Jamila, but then spreads the disease. But how does it affect humans? We haven't been chewing on plastic. Apart from the fact that indeed we are full of plastic. If you've had a few boob jobs, definitely. But microplastics have made it into our water, our air, our food. Particles so small they're difficult to filter out. And this is how the virus latches onto humans. Oh, and Aramu is outside keeping a close eye on the birds. A bit too close if you ask me, and he's dead. Yaz and Gabriella arrive somewhere. All caves and chunks of submarine. Yaz contacts the doctor via neck and tells her she's ended up on an alien planet. Also, that device that Yaz was so interested in was communicating between the Hong Kong lab, somewhere underneath the Indian Ocean, and Madagascar, where the doctor is right now. Suki reveals herself to be the bad guy, thanking the doctor for her help as she's learned more from her than she did experimenting on Adam. Bitch. She then promptly teleports away. The birds come a flocking and attacking, so the doctor, Ryan, Graham, Adam and Jake make haste back to the TARDIS, lock onto Yaz's neck, and then set off to join her on this alien planet. Whilst on board the TARDIS, the Doctor takes all the information she conjured at Suki's lab and starts on a potential cure. Adam offers himself as a test subject, much to Jake's dismay. He's plugged in and we wait. Yaz and Gabriella find their gas-masked friend, only to find they've succumbed to their wounds. This guy is humanoid, covered in the Praxeus virus gravel, but hasn't popped yet. So not human, we assume. Finally, Team TARDIS are back together, and after a bit of sonicking, look, I've got one now, it transpires that, yes, we are indeed under the Indian Ocean. Unfortunately, we're not on an alien planet, and Yaz is, pretty pissed off about it. She wanted an alien planet she found herself. Also, there's plastic pollution all over the surface, hence why Praxeus likes it here. You notice something? We've only got about 12 minutes left, and this is the first proper time that the Doctor, Yaz, Ryan, and Graham are back together. Every companion had a part to play this week, and it's all about splitting up and looking for clues. Please, someone make a Mystery Inc. joke next time this happens. Up. For the trio this week, splitting up works. They did it in Spyfall Part 1 to great success. But it's not really a great thing to have to do repetitively to make everyone relevant, as splitting up gets very old very quickly. But hey, at least it works for now. It means that, you know, we're going to have, I don't know, alternating episodes between the companions being good and the companions being useless. They're just so formulaic if the Doctor goes, right gang, let's split up. Daphne, you can wait. Which one of you's Daphne? Quick segue back to the TARDIS. Adam and Jake hold hands as Adam is convinced he's about to snap, gravel and pop. He tells Jake to stop dodging life. A bit of the TARDIS floor raises up, Adam gasps for breath and alarms blare. Oh dear. Back in our plasticky caves, the team come across Suki once again. Turns out she's infected too, but isn't human either. Praxeus ravaged her home planet, and she, along with several now dead scientists, brought the virus to Earth to study its effects and hopefully find a cure. We were used as a giant petri dish, and the Doctor is pissed. Suki is convinced she's got the cure because the Doctor helped her in Madagascar. However, that cure was designed for humans, not whatever species she is, but she administered it anyway. The Doctor realises that Suki's downed ship has organic fuel cells which could conveniently store and subsequently distribute a working cure. A-boom! The Doctor and the now less evil, more scared Suki can save the world. Oh, now she resembles my driveway. Pop! Oh good, the antidote worked. Adam is all good once more. The TARDIS spat out the antidote in a conveniently compatible canister. Try saying that 3 times fast. So the Doctor and co set to work reprogramming Suki's ship to automatically bezz around the planet, dispersing the antidote, killing off Praxeus for good. Somehow they all knew how to use all this alien tech, but you know, who's keeping score? I am. As they all scarper back to the TARDIS, the Doctor sonicking away at the engine to make it light up to, oh crap, the autopilot's not working anymore. Well, it might still work, just keep running. When they're all in the box, Adam realises Jake has gone missing. Communication comes in from the gruff stuff as he pilots the ship into the atmosphere. He's stopped dodging life, as Adam suggested. He's saving the world, sacrificing himself in the process. Adam is completely lost for words. He's just rekindled his relationship only to see it fall apart again, right before his eyes. Now, don't say you didn't see this coming. I thought both would stay for a suicide mission together to save the world, but this works too. We care, remember? This is actually quite heartbreaking. But don't forget about the Doctor. She's brilliant. She pilots the TARDIS so magnificently, she basically plucks Jake out of the exploding ship with only a millisecond to spare. Then we got a kiss. LGBT representation in Who isn't anything new. We've had Bill and Heather, Madame Vastra and Jenny and Captain Jack and anyone he can get his hands on, just to name a few. Even in Series 11 there were multiple nods to LGBT characters, like the woman at the start of Arachnids in the UK having a wife. Now we've had another proper, out in the open gay kiss on Doctor Who. Fantastic stuff. Up. Now, if you're going to be the kind of person to go whinging to Ofcom about this, similar to when Madame Vastra and Jenny pseudo-kissed in Deep Breath, I recommend setting your watches to 2020. Okay? And as said, this isn't new for Doctor Who, so woke PC, BBC, blech, simply doesn't apply here. 2020. Team TARDIS dropped Jake, Adam and Gabriella back in Madagascar and they set off to vlog more, I guess. Now, it's been all green today. But it's not all sunshine and, quite literal rainbows. I have one relatively minor gripe. The message, like Orphan 55's, wasn't a bad one, not by a long stretch. Our plastic usage has damaged the planet, there's no tiptoeing around that. We need to reduce our single-use plastic usage and recycle far more. That's not a bad thing at all. Standalone, I wouldn't have a problem with Praxeus at all, I don't think. Really, I think it's the best episode of the series so far. But with Orphan 55's dreadfully ham-fisted, also eco-friendly message, it unfortunately taints this one too, but only a tiny bit. Unfortunately, we deal with whole numbers here at What Culture, so I can't really give this a 0.5 down. Minor gripe though. Minor gripe. But yeah, that was Praxeus, an episode I basically smiled the whole way through. My expectations going into Who every week are always pretty neutral. I try not to let the week before bleed into the next, unless it's a two-parter, which we now know the final 2 episodes are. Congrats to Pete Mattei for this episode. I knew he was good since he wrote last series' Kablam, which was also pretty damn good. Next week we're headed to Aleppo for Can You Hear Me? Earth. Again, we've basically not left Earth this series. The furthest away we've been is the Kasavan realm. Orphan 55 was Earth in the end, so that counts as here as well. Might we get some alien planets or something over these last 4 episodes? We'll have to wait and see. But what did you think about Praxeus? Are you as happy as me, or do you think it was worse than Orphan 55? Some people do, apparently. God knows how, but your opinion is your opinion. Give me your thoughts on this in the comments section down below, and as I always say, I do read the comments. I love reading them. If you want to give me an essay, by all means give me an essay. But if you want to take this to the Twitterverse instead, you're more than welcome to follow me at a pickup change toe over there. My notifications have been full of Ruth Doctor theories over the course of the week. Love it. If you are not subscribed to the What Culture YouTube channel already, then please do, as you'll get ups and downs every week while the series is on, of course, and hopefully more Doctor Who list content in the future. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.